Hello, my name is Darren, and I am playing Arkham Horror the Living card game in Lackey. Today I am continuing my playthrough of Norman through Dunwich, and I am on the Essex County Express. I'm hoping to post this up today as well, maybe even potentially Blood on the Altar, depending on how this goes, since it did take me a little longer to get Miskatonic Museum up. But if I want to do that, let's go ahead and get right into it. So I will go ahead and discard the Vengeful Hound and draw up to replace him. And I think I'm going to discard the Storm of Spirits, the Unexpected Courage, and the Guts. And I'm going to keep Dr. Morgan and the Blinding Light. And 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. We'll give that all a good shuffle. And we will reveal the top card of our deck. And we will just go ahead and get started here. So I do want to have a little soak, and I like that Morgan is physical damage, which is Norman's probably lower stat. So putting Morgan out gives him a 10 health, so that's pretty nice. So we'll go ahead and put Morgan out, and he does not cost resources because I think he's a uh, not exactly a player card. He's just a story asset, but I will go ahead and subtract the resources. So that was action 1. Action 2, or nope, I'm going to go ahead and play a Magnifying Glass, which does not take an action. Now, action 2, I will investigate at a 6-1 Chaos Bag. That's a good success. I think I'll just leave everything the way it is. So we will remove that clue. We'll add it here. So I played Morgan, I investigated, and I will move. I know I played this, but that's a fast action, so let's see what we've got here. This is discard 2 book icons or take 2 horror, so it looks like I'm going to be taking some horror because I don't have 2 book icons in hand. So there's the 2. Enemy phase, upkeep phase, I will draw a card and gain a resource. Mythos phase, I'll add a doom and draw an encounter card. That's a Dissonant Voices. It's not great, but it should be okay. So we're going to go ahead and investigate at a 6-3 Chaos Bag. What do you have to say about that? It's a -2, so that's a pass. This is a clue, and we'll do it again. 6-3 Chaos Bag. That's a 0, so that's a pass. And we will move. This is discard 2 agility icons or take. I don't have, and it's 2 damage, so I will just put the damage on Morgan. That's what he's there for. What was that? Enemy phase, upkeep phase. I will draw a card. And gain a resource. Mythos phase will add a doom to the agenda and draw an encounter card. So I lose an action. And the other part doesn't apply. Alright, so I will, oh, that should be gone away, right? Yep, that was last round. Alright, so we'll investigate at a 6-1 Chaos Bag. That's a -1. That gets a clue. And we'll do it again. 6-1 Chaos Bag. That's a pass. Alright. Enemy phase, upkeep phase. I will draw a card. Ooh. Ooh. I think I'm going to hold on to my Blinding Light. just in case I run into an enemy that I don't want to have to deal with. That gets discarded. I gain a resource. Oh, I need to reveal the top card of my deck again. And that's a split the angle. Alright, Mythos phase, we'll add a Doom. And draw an encounter card. I will choose assets. And I will discard all the assets in my hand. That will get discarded. And speaking of amnesia, I think Norman can kind of deal with it the most because I maybe have said this before, but because he plays with the top card of his deck revealed and can play it, it kind of is nice. So yeah, all right. Pardon me. All right, investigator phase. So this will be a 6-1 chaos bag. That's a pass. We'll grab that clue. Add it here. And that was action 1. Action 2, we will go ahead and move. I'm going to probably start taking some damage here. Alright. Yep, I will take a damage. And I'll put a damage on Morgan. So I investigated, I moved, and I will investigate again at a 6-4 chaos bag. That's a -1. It's pretty nice. Making some pretty good headway here pretty quick. Alright. Enemy phase, upkeep phase, I will draw a card. Ooh, now that I did not want to see. And gain a resource. Mythos phase, we'll add a Doom to the agenda. That satisfies the Doom threshold, so we'll go ahead and remove all Doom in play. We'll flip it. That removes that last location from the game. And all the clues that I have. And we go to the next agenda. Agenda 2. Alright. He does not have Hunter, oddly enough. Alright. I'm gonna take it. I've got some time here. I've built myself up a little bit of a lead, so I'm gonna take some time here. I'm actually gonna just attack him at a 3-2. So Dr. Francis Morgan does give you a +1 fight. So I have 2 base fights. That gives me 3-2. Chaos bag. That's a fail because that's a -2. That's okay. We're gonna go ahead and just do it again. That's a 0, so it takes the damage. And I'm gonna do it again. Chaos bag. That's a fail. Oh well. Alright, enemy phase, I'll take a damage and a horror. There's a damage and horror, yeah. Okay. Upkeep phase, I will draw a card and gain a resource. If you have questions about that, it has been posted out there for a while that you still get to draw the card during the upkeep phase. This just keeps you from using like a Eureka or something to that nature to be able to do something additional. So Mythos phase, I will add a Doom and draw an encounter card. Wizard of the Order goes to the last location. We come to the end of the Mythos phase, he gets a Doom. So now that Doom did not count, even though it doesn't matter at this point. Alright, Investigator phase. Oh boy. I'm still gonna try to just kick him in the head with a 3-2. Come on, Chaos Bag. Let's be nice. That's the +1. That's nice. He gets discarded. I will exhaust Morgan to draw a card. And I'll go ahead and reveal the top card of my deck. Again. I wanted to do the exhaust Morgan part first just because I know it would be easier. All right. Now I'm going to play out a shriveling. And then final action, I'm going to go ahead and move. So this is the one that can't be investigated. You just have to choose. You just have to spend 3 resources. Enemy phase, upkeep phase. I will draw a card and gain a resource. Mythos phase. We will add a doom to the agenda. That makes the doom threshold. So we'll remove all doom in play. We will flip the agenda. That removes this card from the game. He gets discarded. I remove all clues. Have I been stuck here for a little bit? Maybe I lost that clue a while ago. Oh well. And we move to the next agenda. Alright. I actually still have what I consider a good amount of time, especially with Norman. Alright, so we draw an encounter card. Ooh, Frozen in Fear. Now, I don't like that one bit. But let's see what we can do about it. Alright, so now we come to the investigator phase. Alright, so we will investigate at a 6 to 3. Or nope, 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 nope. I ignore that. I have to use the 3 resources to gain that clue. And we'll use 2 actions to move. That's my last action, or that's the end of my turn. And now I have to go find a grappling horror. Alright. There he is. Forgot to do that, so we'll do that real quick. Alright, that comes to the end of my turn, so now I'll make this test. This will be a 4 to 3. I'm going to go ahead and discard Split the Angle, giving myself a 6 to 3. That is a -1, so that's a pass. This gets discarded. Thank goodness. Alright, enemy phase. I'm going to go ahead and put the damage and horror on Morgan, so he'll get discarded. Upkeep phase, I'll draw a card and gain a resource. Mythos phase, we'll add a doom to the agenda and draw an encounter card. That's an Acolyte. We're just going to put him back here and add a doom to him. Alright, investigator phase. Okay. So first thing I got to do is deal with this guy. He is not elite, so I am going to use an anatomical diagrams, making him a 1 and 0. No, I think I'm gonna just fight him. So now I'm gonna spend a shriveling charge. So this will put me at a 4, 5, 6, 7 to 1 chaos bag. That's a -3, so that's a pass. He takes 3 damage. Yes, he does. Wow, I love that shriveling. That gets discarded. So that was action 1. Action 2. I'm gonna be brave and go ahead and enter the engine car. The way I understand this is we do the act first. So we will, no, hold on. Let me back up for a second, actually. So I fought and got rid of him. Oh, I can play that from there. Okay, right? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna move to the engine car. I'm gonna flip this. So this is gonna be an agility test or a combat test. I'm going to, as a fast action, I'm going to play Mind Over Matter from the top of my deck. So this actually becomes an intellect test. I'm going to test agility because if I do happen to fail, mental trauma is a little less worse than physical trauma. So this will be a 5 to 3. I'm going to pitch perception to make it 7 to 3. Chaos bag. What? Um, so that's a pass. Nice. All right, so that gets discarded, or that goes back to here. We draw a card. I have one action left. I just want to make a note of that. And we go to the last act. And now we will reveal the engine car. We got the easiest one, the one that has no major downfall except a really high shroud value, which I think I can go okay with that. I'm going to go ahead and just discard this now. I wanted to keep it up there just in case something showed up that would have affected, like maybe something I would have had to have fought or what have you. So final action. I'm going to go ahead and investigate. So this will be a 5, 6 to 4. I'm going to pitch a Eureka, making it 7 to 4. Chaos bag. That's about the best that you can do. So I will go ahead and gain the clue. I think I've got this. And then we're going to look at the top 3 cards in my deck. I think I'm just going to put that logical reasoning in my hand, actually. We'll give it a shuffle. And we'll reveal the top card of my deck again. Because I've seen all my weaknesses, so yeah. Enemy phase, upkeep phase, I will draw a card and gain a resource. Mythos phase, I'll add a doom to the agenda. We check the doom threshold. Right now we're at 3. I'm going to draw an encounter card. We will shuffle this back into my deck. Give it a shuffle. And do 3 cards. So looking for magnifying glass, shortcuts, inquiring mind, and Dr. Armitage. So a magnifying glass did not come up. Alright. Alrighty, so let's investigate. This will be a 5 to 4. I will discard the laboratory assistant, making it 6 to 4. Chaos bag. That's a 0. If I would have failed that, I think I would have put out Maelson just in case, because I mean I was only 1 up on it. But I'm playing on standard difficulties, so I think I could handle. I felt pretty safe as a 1 up, so um, well, I was 2 up on it because I discarded the laboratory system. But if I would have failed that, I think my next action would have been play Maelson and then make the attempt one more time. But I did want some kind of something out as a just in case. But regardless, I passed it anyway. So, all right, well, that's that. I'll have 2 XP going into the next round. I will probably not spin that. Yeah, I don't foresee a reason to. I'm not a big fan of Song of the Dead, so I think I'm gonna, at this point, just hoard my XP to level up my level 0 shriveling to level 5, and hopefully at some point I'll have one left over that I can swap out one of my level 0 cards. Uh, one of my level 0 seeker cards for a something, probably an arcane initiate, because I do like them, to have the ability uh, to look for some spells. There's quite a few spells in here. I almost regretting upgrading to the Spirit Athame, because the bonus that you get um, from uh, uh, sorry, I've lost my train of thought all of a sudden. The bonus that you get from the upgraded shriveling, uh, +3, is awesome. It is just awesome. But I'm hoping I have a Spirit Athame for an upcoming scenario. You probably know which one. So if I'm right that the esoteric formula is a spell, if I'm wrong, then I don't care so much. I will, if I play Norman Withers again in the future, in Carcosa potentially, I will probably not even play or upgrade the Spirit Athame first. I will hoard up my XP and try and get those 2 level 5 shrivelings real quick. That's 10 XP, just as an FYI. Anyway, I digress. Let me go ahead and just get going on here. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, post them below in the comments section. If you want to get in contact with me, you can find me in most of the places as Jacques Steampunk. I am just Jacques on the Discord server. But until next time, thank you for watching, and have a great day.